what's going on in Belize. We're very excited about that. I am so excited about your participation with the Fort George, which has been nominated for Conji Nast. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
That nomination is something we're really proud of, and we're going to be even more proud when we win. We also got nominated for Best Nice Hotel as well by the World Travel Awards. So Fort George is getting recognized left and right in Belize City. It used to be a Radisson, so we tore the whole thing down and we redid it completely. And I think that Belizeans and then also, of course, people who are coming from the United States and outwards see the value of being in Belize City, being close to the airport, being close to those government offices that they're doing negotiations with, but seeing a new product. It really just got dropped in, and it doesn't. You see it, and you're like, oh, I didn't expect this to look like this. You didn't
Hmm.
expect to have these, these courtyard views and a pool view and a sea view of the port because we're right on the port. Our Lord Ashcroft Center, where we're having the conference in November, can fit 400 people.
Wow.
Brand new, opened late last year. So those are things that are the reason for the nomination. It's super well deserved. We're making a new tower that's going to open in November as well, adding 60 more rooms. So
And
my
they are fabulous rooms. I mean, and they look
gorgeous,
out over the ocean. I mean, it is not only just a very visually stunning, it's also culturally welcoming,
right?
which is something that folks don't normally associate with Belize. And so, tell us about the culture of Belize and how you told me a story about how you felt welcome from the very first time that you traveled there.
Yeah, Belize is special. So Fort George, of all my resorts, Fort George is the only resort I have that isn't all inclusive. So it is really conference based. People go there, have 3, 4 day conference. Like I said, we're close to government offices. So you don't know what you're gonna expect as far as the service compared to like those luxury properties that have like
Mhm.
a D and all those things, right?
Mhm.
But I got to experience the front desk greeting me every single time I walk by them, and then watching them do it to everybody else too.
Wow.
So that was cool, and the pride that they have in like cuisine, in their local food. We have like ceviche teaching classes. We have mixology, like taking such pride in what they're doing. And it's just such a warm experience. Like Belize really does feel like a hug. I felt it in the airport. I felt it in my hotel. I felt it when I went off property. Like it consistently just feels really warm and welcoming.
And that's important, and especially for
Yeah.
what we were saying, up and coming destinations like
Right.
Belize. It's known for its natural beauty. It's known for the big blue hole. It's known for, I didn't know there were jaguars. Like there's a jaguar reserve. I can't wait to go to the conference and go see jaguars.
There's a
Not
lot of
cold,
exploring
but I want to see
that
them.
we're gonna have to do. Last time I went in raining season, so I'm tagging along with you and
Okay.
jumping through all those things because I went in rainy season last time, so I
Okay.
didn't get to explore the outdoors. I ate a lot though, but I
Okay.
didn't explore the outdoors. So I definitely want to do like all those excursions because it'll be
And,
really
and
fun.
definitely because it's like, when do you know that you're going to have a chance to go back? So it's kind of like you want to fill up on
Yeah,
everything. That is one of the really major advantages about having a conference outside of the normal that
right.
people have, because then they want to stay longer.
Mhm.
They want to see. And the other thing I appreciate about what our client did was he factored that into his conference design so that he actually gave a day in between other sessions so they can go out and see, so they didn't feel guilty about wanting to see things and feeling locked into the conference. So I thought that was a brilliant stroke, and I know people are really going to enjoy that part.
Yeah, and it honestly encourages people to stay longer. I can't tell you how many times I have conferences and then they end up extending a day or two because they're like, I want to stay here more, I want to explore more. One day is not enough to explore. So it's great. It's great
And
for
that helps us
events,
once again on both our sides of our business because
right?
they tend to stay, helps your bottom line, helps my bottom line, and then also too they want to go back for vacation or maybe they have other meetings or other events there. So that's a great way to summarize how travel and business can really be coordinated,
Right.
and really be part of a business model. And but it takes the courage to go and explore. And that's what we have as travel advisor and group sales manager, this ability to open these doors and say, here are other considerations, and it's within your budget. That's the other.
Exactly.
We stay within budget. Oh, only have this much, fine. We can work with that. We only have this much, yes, we can work with that. Or we have all of this, and there's a private island in Turks that you can go to, and we can make that happen too, right?
Yeah. And that's why it's important for us to have these partnerships and you partner with other group sales managers too, because you can call on somebody and say, hey, I have, this is a number, work backwards from this. And I'm like, okay, this is where it fits. This is where it fits. This is what we can do. Many times for Turks after Belize, I'm showing pictures from my phone. I'm like, look, this is what I did when I went. Do you think they would like this? Do you think they would like this? For Belize, we had a group that wanted an amenity that was local.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have it on my desk because I ran out, but I always have it on my desk. The hot sauce from Belize is very good. If you like spicy. If you don't like spicy, don't go near it. But if you like spicy, it's incredible.
Great.
And so we're like, oh, why don't you try like the hot sauce? We'll do a hot sauce and we'll do like our little Fort George keychain, which is the blue hole.
Mm-hmm.
And they loved it because it's also not taking up a ton of space in your bag. The hot sauce is super good.
Right.
It's a little memory, right? The little blue hole keychain's a little memory. Like it's cute, perfect, cost effective, which people
And
also love.
this is what
It checks all the boxes.
exactly. This is the combination of things. Like I wouldn't have thought of all those details. You think of those details. We work in collaboration. I'm thinking about how many rooms, how many people, what's the space, what's the budget, how do we get here, how do we get there, the airlines, all those things. And then someone is taking care of this is how you feel after you leave. Perfect. And that's how we're going to wrap up this particular session. We're going to have other conversations with Marilaura. We're going to bring her back and talk about some of her other island destinations and why you should consider those. And once again, how we in the business work collaboratively to make your experience the best. So this is Howard Tucker signing off, and thank you for joining us, Marilaura.
Thank you for having me, Howard. It was a pleasure.